Okay, Mr. Keithley,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you represent Feist at all, Jacob Feist?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, we don't know where he is. He was, when we set this, he was supposedly in custody, but it's not showing that he's in custody anymore. It should have been in Eaton County. We did rid him though. He's still there? It looks like he's still in custody at Eaton County. Not sure why they didn't bring him on.
Ah,
We can check. Yeah, it was a writ on here. And then maybe Mr. Zarka, maybe with him, maybe?
Your Honor, I believe
know.
Mr. Zarka is in Ingham County Jail.
Okay, yeah, they go for it. They didn't put him on. I don't know why. Okay, who's on the iPhone?
Katie Bryant.
Okay, Katie Bryant. Okay, thank you. Miss Bryant, we need your fingerprints.
I apologize for that, Your Honor. I wasn't aware. I didn't get that information. Now my lawyer, she did call me and let me know about that. Like, I think it was Saturday, but I apologize. I didn't make it in to get that, but I'll go in and get that if I still can.
Okay. And you said we're ready on Mr. Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Carter, you can talk to the table.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christopher Corey Carter Hall. The file number is 20-00024, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Housfield on behalf of the people.
And Mr. Hall, you don't have an attorney, correct?
Correct.
Can you state your name, please?
Christopher Carter Hall.
Thank you. Mr. Hall, we need your fingerprints.
Need my fingerprints?
We do.
Okay.
When you get done in here, you need to go down to the 3rd floor and get that taken care of, okay?
Of course.
Okay. Today's the date that's set for pretrial. How do we want to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the people are moving to dismiss the misdemeanor and have the defendant accept responsibility to a civil infraction impeding traffic ticket pursuant to 257.676B.
Impeding traffic is a 0-point civil infraction. You do not need to plead guilty. It's not a criminal act. You either accept responsibility or deny to accept responsibility. So did you want to accept responsibility today?
Yes, I do.
The fine is $125. When can you pay?
By the end of this month, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll put here that you'll pay by November 30th. Can you have to make payment online?
No, I usually work with cash. I don't have a bank account, Your Honor. And it would have to be the
Come up in
first.
person and pay at the
Okay.
window there,
It
okay?
would have to be the first. I receive my checks bi-weekly from my my job.
Okay,
So
that's
the
fine.
16th and the 1st. Yes.
December 1st on a Wednesday. Okay, I'll put here you make payment by December 1st. You'll make payment at the window here. But when you leave here, don't forget to go down to the 3rd floor, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions today?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, thank you.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Said that they're supposed to put in
Who?
the 5.
Oh, five, okay. Let's see, clients.
And my apologies, Your Honor. I'm not sure I was following the exchange. Vice is the bench runner?
They're gonna put them on.
Oh, very good. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. McGovern, can you hear me? Mr. McGovern?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I can hear you now. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Timothy Jacob McGovern, file number 21-01588SM. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Housfield on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Timothy McGovern, who is present via the Polycom system today.
Thank you. Today was the date set for sentencing. The court does have a pre-sentence report and recommendation. You got a copy of that, Mr. Keithley?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, any reason to make additions, deletions, or corrections?
Well, Your Honor, yes, I spoke about this matter with Mr. McGovern. We went over the report and the recommendation. However, I would note that I believe that the jail credit is just completely in error, Your Honor. The dates on it are correct from August 18th to November 15th. That is correct. The trouble is the computation of days credit there is way off. By my count, I believe Mr. McGovern has been in custody for 95 days at this point, not 58.
Okay, this is August 18th. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, we'll update that. Any additional updates?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, did you want to address the court?
Thank you, Your Honor. Given that Mr. McGovern has been in custody for 95 days at this point and he pled to a 93-day misdemeanor, we would be asking for a sentence of time served in this matter.
Thank you. The court will enter a sentence of time served. Was there restitution in this?
There is, Your Honor. The restitution amount is $590.21 to the Quality Dairy.
$591 and how much?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, $590
90
and 21 cents.
and 1 cent. Mr. Keithley, did you discuss that with him at all?
I don't know that I did. I'm trying to remember whether that was part of the actual plea agreement or if I had that figure at the time of plea. Give me just a moment here.
Certainly. If I may at least let Mr. Keithley know, we did not have the amount
The
at the
restitution to
time.
be determined at the time, in my notes.
I do have that figure in my file. If I could have just a moment back in a breakout room with Mr. McGovern. I don't anticipate an issue with that, but I do need to talk to
No
him about
problem.
it.
Off the record, I'm gonna put him back in the room. I might have to move you because it says he's already in there. Let me see. I'll remove you to move room 4. Okay.
Thank you.
Mrs. Houseville, I'm sorry, Mrs. Donnelly. Okay, I'm trying to see if this young lady was your client. Is Miss Bryant your client?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. Miss Bryant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can't see you though.
I'm back.
There we go. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Katie Elizabeth Leontine Bryant, file number 20-01975. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
An Assistant Public Defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant, Katie Bryant, who's appearing separately by Zoom.
Thank you. And today's the day set for sentencing, and I do have a pre-sentence report and recommendation. Did you get that, Ms. Donnelly?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to review that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are we making corrections, updates, or deletions here?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, it states here that there was a restitution amount of $344.04. That's what we had at the time of the plea. Did you want to address the court prior to sentencing?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. In regards to sentencing, Ms. Bryant is very sorry for what she did. I believe she knows that when she went to go cash a check for work, when it didn't file or it didn't cash soon enough, it was there was a few days, so she went and cashed it separately, and then didn't say anything when her mistake came up soon when she got posted. So she does understand that she needs to pay back the party store. She's very sorry for what she did. obviously she's never been in trouble before. We do agree with the recommendation. I have explained to her how to the economic crime, program offered through PATS. We just ask that, given that her financial status, she is on, I believe she is on, are you on any public benefits, Ms. Bryant? You're on food assistance? That any discretionary fine be waived, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna adopt the recommendation on probation that Mrs. Bryant, you don't have any prior criminal history. And this is a low-risk crime. Hopefully you've learned from your mistakes and you won't repeat this action. I am gonna order that you complete the economic crime program within 90 days and pay restitution in the amount of $344.04.
Okay.
There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that is not discretionary, plus a $50 state minimum cost that is not discretionary. Court will impose those two fines. I'll waive any additional fines and costs. And we'll refer your finances to the collections department so that they can talk to you about your financial situation and you can tell them how much you can make monthly payments on, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions today?
No, not right now.
Okay, I have a number for you ending in 7642. Is that still accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're all set for today, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, just so she knows that she still has to get her fingerprints done, right?
Yes, I actually mentioned that to her when she first
Yes.
logged in.
Yeah,
you
so,
need to make-
Ms. Bryant, if you don't have the fingerprint order, you need to get another copy from the court on the 6th floor. So you need to go to the courthouse before you go to Lansing Police Department, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're all set for now, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're back on the record in the matter of Timothy McGovern in file number 21-01588. Mr. Keithley, you talked about restitution with your client.
I did, Your Honor, and we have no objection to that amount.
Okay, so the court will order restitution to be paid in the amount of $590.21. And then there'll be a sentence of credit time served. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. Thank you. Okay, good morning. Who do we have here?
You. Call me name. Oh, Jacob
What's your
Feisty.
name? Thank you.
Jacob Feisty.
Thank you. Mr. Keithley, do you need to speak to him?
I do, Your Honor.
To the room. Okay, what happened with Zarka? They're gonna put him on?
Yeah, they said they're gonna put him on, the
He's in Eagan County though, right?
LPD.
I thought that, well, that was Spicy, that was just an LPD.
Oh, you already did Feisty?
Spicy just logged in from, but one of them was in Eaton County, I thought.
No, that was Feisty. He was.
Okay, so my understanding is that Zarka is in Ingham County. So he was not.
Your Honor,
Excuse me.
when I gave you the form earlier for the Smith file, I apparently had it half completed. So I just realized I did not write the address down. I wrote Target South Lansing and then I think I
Oh, they
stopped.
have the file,
So may I just have that back for a moment?
the Smith file.
Sorry.
And we prepared a nollie on
lovely.
the Martin one, this one, because this one she was not arraigned on.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. These.
You need a Smith file?
Yes,
I might have picked it up already.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine.
That was
Just
my
like
fault.
get it.
No problem.
Drop
I
off.
appreciate it. Janet, would you mind muting for a moment?
No problem. What's your name?
James Zarka.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Zarko.
Just come out, see me.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're represented by Mr. Keithley. He's meeting with someone, so he'll be ready in just a moment, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
By chance, bench warrants, does Nick hold on to them or does,
Yeah, we have to have done this 48 hours.
You know what Judge Alderson had running this morning? It's getting a little heated over there.
Uh,
Your Honor, would it be possible for me to be placed in a breakout room with Ms. Housefield?
no problem. She's gonna step out. She's in the courtroom right now. I moved you to her breakout room.
Okay. How did he comb his hair all fancy like that? Real talk. This guy like a hairdresser. Oh. I've been being good. You know this wasn't me. You know damn well it wasn't me. They need to just PR me on everything so I can go home and take care of my kids. They're the ones suffering over this, not me. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Mr. Zarka, just heads up. I'm just requesting an adjournment of these two cases today because we're talking about what we call global resolution relative to all four of your files. All right.
Okay.
So this doesn't impact your court date coming up later on this week.
I didn't even know about that one because I didn't hear anything about what happened Friday.
Basically, they just left it set for exam, which is Thursday.
Okay. Or yeah, it was last Thursday. It was set. It was supposed to be conference or something.
Yeah. So
Or,
last Friday, it would have been last Friday. It was set for a probable cause conference. It's set for preliminary examination this Thursday.
But we never had the probable cause.
Oh, they did. It's just not a hearing that you attend.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're looking for a resolution for all four, huh?
Well, I'm not on the felony files. Your attorney on that is John Abbott, but you know, we'll have to talk about all of it come Thursday and make a decision about what's happening then. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, can you make sure that whatever happens, no new charges?
Well, we'll have to discuss it. We'll talk about it on Thursday, okay?
All right.
All right.
Can we talk about PR today?
You know, man, I'd be happy to talk about getting you PR'd, although to be honest with you, what's holding you isn't my files. It's not the files that are before the court today.
Right, but it's the same judge.
I know, but she's not going to address the felony file now, okay?
All right.
We'll plan on working on that on Thursday, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yep.
So I'm all set then, or?
No, we still got to get in front of the judge.
Okay, okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't, the city jail says this black. Are they still there?
Why are they?
Why is the city jail black?
I think they left. I have to add them back in.
Say something, see if they can. I'm here.
Okay,
Your Honor.
Okay, I can hear you. I just couldn't see you. Okay.
All right.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jacob Feisey, file number 20-03647, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Housefield on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Jacob Feisey, who is present via the Polycom system.
Thank you. Today was a date that was set for a sentencing. I'm sorry, this was set for a pretrial. How are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. An offer has been extended to Mr. Feisey to plead to an added count 2 of trespass. In exchange, count 1 of retail fraud third degree would be dismissed. My understanding is Mr. Feisey intends to accept that offer and plead guilty to trespass today.
Okay, added count 2 of trespass and the retail fraud will be dismissed.
That is correct, Your Honor, and there is no restitution being sought in this matter.
Thank you. Okay, and that's what you want to do, Mr. Feisey?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't see you. I don't know what happened with the video.
I don't know.
You can see us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me see if they can restart their video. Sure. Okay, are you able to restart the video on the jail?
Yes, ma'am, I can. We can log out and try to log back in right now.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, while we're waiting on that, I'm also prepared to handle Mr. Zarka's matter.
Oh, they're back. Okay, can you raise your right hand, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you solemnly, thank you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Mr. Feisty, you have the right to be represented by counsel. Mr. Keithley from the Public Defender's Office is representing you. You have the right to have a trial, and you have the right to have a jury trial. At the time of your trial, you have the right to have the prosecutor bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charge against you. They have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. If you want to plead guilty to the added count 2 of trespass, you would have to waive your right to have trial of any kind, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Has anybody made any promises to you to waive your right to have a trial?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threatening you to waive your right to trial today?
Excuse me?
Is anybody threatening you to have you waive your right to trial and plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand that if you waive your right, you won't have a trial. That means that you won't have the opportunity to cross-examine or question any of the witnesses the prosecution intended to bring. You're not going to have an opportunity to call your own witnesses to further any defense you may have. And then you also waive your right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, lastly, are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, as to the added count 2 of trespass, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Do I have a factual basis?
Thank you, Your Honor. And so the court is aware this is a factual basis as to the underlying charge.
Thank you.
Mr. Feisty, on or about September 14th of 2020, were you at an address commonly known as 6200 South Pennsylvania in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Is that the South Pennsylvania Mire?
Yes, sir.
And while you were at that Mire, was it open to the public?
I believe so, sir.
And did you select some property that was offered for sale?
Yes, sir.
And did you then go through the checkout line and instead of scanning that property, scanned a packet of Kool-Aid?
I guess so, yes, sir.
And nobody gave you permission to do that, right?
No, sir.
And by scanning that packet of Kool-Aid, the property that you had actually selected didn't get properly scanned, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And that property was offered for sale at a price of under $200, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this wasn't actually, Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Hospital?
No, thank you, Your Honor. The people are satisfied.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea. Find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Any objection to immediate sentencing?
None by the people.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Keith, you can address the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. We would be requesting a sentence of time served at this matter. As I understand it, Mr. Feisty was in custody at the time of his arraignment, and as the court is aware, he is currently in custody. He is currently being held in Eaton County. He has a matter pending up there. We anticipate he's going to be in custody for some time after this and will then be entering a rehab and probationary program in Eaton County.
Okay. How many days served?
I'm given a plea of 180 days, which is 6 months, Your Honor, and 2-year probation.
No, I mean, how many days had he served on this? Have you been in only since your arraignment, or have you been out since then?
I've been incarcerated since my arraignment, and they gave me a 10% bond so I could get credit for the time if possible.
Thank you. I do see that you have a 10% bond here. I'll go ahead and credit you time served. There's no restitution, so you'll be all set. Okay, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Off the record in that matter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. On the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus James Zarka, file number 21-02437 and 21-02425. Council appearances.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Hudson on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Mr. Zarka, who is present via the Polycom today.
Okay, today's the date that's scheduled for pre-trials on both files. How do we want to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we would be requesting a brief adjournment. Mr. Zarka has a couple of felony matters that are pending before the court. We are currently negotiating, looking at a potential global offer to resolve all of his cases, but I think it's in the interests of expediency to adjourn this matter out past the date at which potentially we could be seeing or explore a resolution on the felony matters.
Okay, and he's scheduled this week for preliminary exam, I believe, or is it PCC?
I believe it's a preliminary examination scheduled on the 18th, Your Honor.
Okay, you can give me 2 weeks out.
So we can do November 29th at
Be November 29th at 10 a.m.
So can I give you before Thanksgiving? That's fine.
I'm sorry?
Nothing, nothing. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, did you have a question? And now would be your time, sir.
No, I was just hoping to get in there before Thanksgiving was all.
Okay, well, Thanksgiving is next week. We could set it for Monday. Is that too soon, Mr. Keithley?
No, Your Honor, I don't see a problem with setting it for Monday, Your Honor. Of course, we're going to be back here on Thursday. Potentially, we might see some resolution at that point.
Okay, so let's do this, Mr. Azarka. You're going to be here on Thursday. If it doesn't get resolved, then your attorneys want it to your Monday date to be moved up. We can move it up. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set, sir. Thank you, Mr. Zarka.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
so the 29th.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now and then we'll address it on Thursday. That's all we have.